Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears. I am here at EPCOT today, and today I'm going to explore the Taste of Food and Wine Festival. So this is like this crazy hybrid festival. There's a lot of food and wine elements, there's some flower and garden elements, and it is the festival that Disney has decided to do for 2020. So we're going to check out a few of the kiosks, show you what the entertainment is like, look at the merchandise, and I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's get to the festival. Red alert, Disney eating update. Something has changed since I actually filmed the food and wine video just 2 days ago. Disney has implemented a rule that if you are going to eat or drink, you need to be stationary. So that's not just here at EPCOT, that's at any of the parks. However, I have seen some new signage out here at EPCOT. If you want to eat or drink, you no longer can walk around, pull your mask down, take a bite as you're moving. You need to pull over to the side, stop moving, find a table, find a trash can, find a distanced area, make sure you're distanced. Then you can pull down your mask, take a sip, take a drink, and then put it back up and then keep walking. So if you see me walking around with coffee and pulling down my mask or something, that's because I filmed that before that rule was implemented, but just wanted to keep you updated. That's an extra safety precaution Disney has implemented, and again, you must remain stationary when eating or drinking. If you're wondering why there is some crazy weird hybrid festival going on right now, it's because the Flower and Garden Festival only existed for I don't even think 2 whole weeks before the park closure. So they had it all beautifully decorated, they had the kiosk up, they had all the merchandise, and then of course the parks closed. So because of that, they're doing this like crazy combo festival. I'm calling it Flower and Wine, or Fline. Because it's all just, it's flying, guys. Everything's flying. I know I said this in the EPCOT reopening video, but one thing that kind of bums me out right now is that this beautiful flower bed that's here for Flower and Garden is just a beautiful lawn instead. Some of the topiaries, very few, survived from Flower and Garden. We're going to show you them, but this gigantic flower bed was not one of them, which I get it. It would have been very hard to maintain. Here is one of the very few topiaries that survived. It's the Bambi with Flower and Thumper. It's in Future World right near Temporary Mouse Gear. And it's super, super cute. So if you're over here, come look at it and take a picture. Here at Mouse Gear, they've got a ton of the Flower and Garden merchandise. They've got the lovely orange bird hat. You've got the button down, the leggings, the ornament, the spirit jersey. So we saw all of this at the Flower and Garden Festival, and the Flower and Garden Festival is only around for like, oh look, there's the little like flower planter, I guess you could use that for, a little backpack. We saw all of this merchandise when Flower and Garden opened, and it's in the Flower and Garden video, and then Flower and Garden only lasted like 10 days before the park closure. So they are still selling all of this merchandise as part of this hybrid festival. There's the picture. You can find this, again, I'm in Mouse Gear right now, but they have it at kiosks all around World Showcase. Here's more merchandise inside of Minnie Mouse Gear. There is a pin. There is this mini floral spirit jersey. There are some mugs. You've got Spike the Bee, as well as Figment. This kids pass holder shirt. You've got this adult pass holder shirt, phone cases. You've got this Mickey shirt, Mickey hat. Over here, oh look, we aren't done yet. We got Minnie's collection. There's this Tervis style water bottle, a little trinket dish, a tank top with reversible sequins. There's a flower crown, another shirt, a watering can, keychain ornament. There's a different keychain over here with Figment on it. Oh look, wishables. There are Flower and Garden wishables. So it looks like, I don't know the wishables terms, I'm sorry. The one that's out of the pack that you can see is the Mickey. And then there's the one in the pack. And I'm trying not to touch a bunch of stuff, so that's why I'm not showing you prices on everything, but I'll carefully flip this one around. It's got, you could get Minnie, Frushi, the Figment topiary, or the butterfly. So those are all the wishables, keychains, There's the back of the mini Spirit jersey. Again, I'm sorry I'm not picking up everything and showing you the prices, but I'm just trying not to touch a bunch of stuff. Oh wait, I found more. So here's more of the Spike the Bee collection. There's this shirt, sweet as can be, ornament, hat. Here's that mug again. There's this blanket thing that's really cute for like a picnic. It's all zipped up like that and then it unfolds into a blanket. There is this stake for your garden with Spike the Bee on it. And then there's this mug as well that has the little lid on it with Spike on it. So really, really cute flower and garden stuff. So yeah, it's all still here. If you didn't get the chance to get it before, you got a chance now. Here's one of the playgrounds that existed during Flower and Garden. This one is in Future World, kind of near Test Track, kind of near Cool Wash. And it was a really cute playground. It had these awesome little bouncy things, and one of them was designed like Buzz Lightyear's rocket. But of course, all the playgrounds are closed right now, but they're still here intact. So who knows if some point later in life they will exist again. But for right now, the playgrounds are closed. I've seen a few kiosks around that aren't open yet, so I'm thinking they're gonna have like Wave 2 Food and Wine Festival, because I've seen this one. This is on that walkway as you go towards Canada from Future World. There's one kind of over by that playground that I was showing you near Test Track. There's the Alps that's up and has the Alps sign on it, but it's not open yet, so I think there's gonna be like a point 2 of this little festival. Gonna go visit one of my favorite booths, Hawaii. It's got one of my all-time favorite festival eats. So you will notice as we go through the kiosks today that they have these markers on the ground. So the queues are much longer than they normally are, and they're gonna, as anything, look long when they're not really, as long as they look. And they have less booths this year so that they can be better spaced out, but they have more tables to encourage you to stop and eat or drink, as opposed to eating and drinking on the go, which is what a lot of people do at the festivals. You can see there's plenty of tables here, so spread out. It feels great. There's a breeze right now, so it's not too bad. Here is my pulled pork slider. This is one of my favorites at the Food and Wine Festival every year. It's this pulled pork slider. It's got a pineapple slaw on it, and then like a little bit of a spicy aioli, and it's on a little Hawaiian roll, and it's a must for me every year at the festival. My little slider. It's so good, and I look forward to them every year. And I love the little spice, love the sweet pineapple, love the pork, love the sweet roll. I love everything about this. That's why it's one of my festival faves. They don't know when this festival's over yet. They haven't said the end date, so my assumption's like November, when the Food and Wine Festival normally ends. But starting mid-July is super early. Normally it doesn't start till August. All that to say, I hope I get to eat 28 more of these before it's over. So good. This kiosk right here, that's Citrus Blossom. That's actually a flower and garden kiosk. So that's a fun little surprise. This is where you can get that very cute orange bird sipper that comes with like the orange creamsicle drink inside of it. So that's Citrus Blossom, located right here. Hi there, how are you? Right across from the refreshment port, where you can get a festival Bloody Mary. Going to continue my eating with a fan favorite, Canada, home of the roses, as we all know, or as some of you probably know, my dear friends Moira, as well as, you know, David, Alexis. All right, so the entrance to Canada's over here. Oh my gosh, I forgot Johnny Rose. I'm so sorry, Johnny. Anyway, entrance to Canada like weaves all the way back here because this is a very popular booth. So they got lots of room. Oh, seems to be a little confusion because there's a lot of people forming a line out that way. But I'm in the actual line, so we'll figure it out. So yes, the entrance is over here. The only reason I know that is because I was here the other day. It is very confusing, but the entrance is back that way. You weave past the DVC kiosk, and then you get in the line right here. A cast member came and asked everybody that was waiting kind of out into the alleyway if they would curve around this way, so I backed up a few since those people were waiting before me, and we're all good. So they've stanchioned that off, confusion over, but they have come up with creative ways to route these kiosk lines to keep everybody distant, so no harm, no foul. Here's my haul from Canada. It is the Le Cellier steak. That's the beef filet mignon, and it's got the truffle sauce and the mushrooms on it, and I just couldn't resist it once I got up there. And then here is that famous cheddar cheese soup with a pretzel roll, and to wash it all down, this is a blueberry blonde ale. So something that's different at the festival this year is they're not doing any beer flights like they normally do. Normally at a couple places, usually in America, usually in Germany, a couple others, you can do a flight with 4 little beers, but they're not doing that this year. So instead they're offering 6-ounce pours or 12-ounce pours. Before, you could not do a 12-ounce pour. You could only do single 6 ounces or the flights at certain places. I need my sunglasses. All right, let's try some Canadian delicious treats. Boy, oh boy, is that steak good. I love shroomies, and I love the truffle sauce. So, I actually came to a preview, and I tried this beer, and it was my favorite beer that I tried all day. So when I came back, I was like, yeah, let's get that 12-ounce. It's just a little bit tart, but it's a really nice, light, crisp, and refreshing. My spoon's blowing away. Beer, so if you're a beer fan, I definitely recommend it. It's not super sweet. I thought that it was blueberry, that it might be too sweet, but it's perfect in my eyes. Now I'm gonna get into some soup, because again, what do you want more on a hot day than hot cheese soup? Gosh, it's so good. There's a duck down here who wants to eat it. Now I'm gonna dip the bread in it, because obviously, of course I am. There's a reason that these are on the festival menus every single year, because they're incredible. But they're good servings. I know it doesn't look like it, but they're rich. So, because you're gonna eat a lot. I like to eat way around. You can definitely share these. Everybody get a little bite, and then keep going. It's awesome. It's great. Headed into World Showplace. So this is brand new for the festival this year. This building in the past has been the place for some special events at the Food and Wine Festival. It's been a space for other special events. It's been a festival center before, but right now it's called World Showplace, and there's actually 4 different festival kiosks inside in the air conditioning, and it also can operate on a virtual queue, so it's early enough right now that it's just standby. However, when it gets a little bit busier, they can do a virtual queue where they will get your number, get how many in your party, and they'll text you when it's your turn to return to the World Showplace, and you have 2 hours from the time you get that text to actually come in and enjoy. There's no time limit once you're in here. You can check out those 4 kiosks. The 4 booths in here, you've got festival favorites, desserts and champagne, Appleseed Orchard, which last year was in the theater where Canada Far and Wide is now, and then mac and cheese. That's a brand new booth this year. So there's lots of tables spaced out in here for sitting, mostly standing tables in here, and then you've got the 4 booths with markers and hand sanitizer throughout. As you can see, when you walk through the kiosk lines here, everything is marked on the ground, and then the cast members are numbered, so they'll tell you to step up to 1, 2, or 3, and then they have a barrier in between you and the cast member. And once again, contactless payment is preferred, so not cash if possible, gift card or credit card or Magic Band. This is what I grabbed from Festival Favorites. This is spanakopita from Greece, which last year wasn't actually a booth, but it was always one of my favorites because they had this, and they had a really good pita with chicken and tzatziki sauce. So I'm glad the spanakopita is back at the Festival Faves. And then you've also got this cocktail. It's called a Blue Spectrum. It's actually a blue Blanc de Blanc, which is a type of sparkling wine, and then it's got boba balls in it, and I just thought that was really fun. So that's what I grabbed at Festival Faves. Also at Festival Faves, they've got a fisherman's pie that's usually at Ireland, which isn't a booth this year, as well as a pierogi from Poland, which is also not a booth this year, and then also the Guinness Bailey's milkshake from Ireland. So, but those are the things I got right here. All right, gonna get into a little food and wine noshing. Remember that these tables are all spaced out, so you are able to take off your face covering while you're eating or drinking. I wouldn't walk around eating and drinking in here just because it is a little cramped, but I feel okay being at a table by myself. I'm not gonna like spread out or anything, but that's gonna be, I think, a big issue with food and wine is people are used to walking around eating and drinking, but for me, I'm gonna try and stay a little more still. They've put out more tables, it seems, than normal. There's tons of tables in here to kind of combat the issue of walking around and eating and drinking. But enough about that. Let's start drinking. Here is, again, that blue Spectrum. It's got the boba balls, and it's a blue sparkling wine. So cheers, Food and Wine 2020. That tastes like sparkling wine, which I love, so it's just fun. Ooh, got one of those boba balls. Definitely a blueberry boba ball, but mostly it's fun and it's pretty and it's blue. And it'll look great in your Instagram photos. Now I'm gonna get into that spanakopita. Boop, here it is. This one's a really good shareable because it's actually like 2 little bites, so you wouldn't actually have to like bite after another person. You could just each take one little triangle. So good. It's that flaky spinach, creamy in there, the flaky phyllo dough. Excellent. So far, so good. Brand new this year is a mac and cheese booth. So it's one of the ones inside World Showplace, but there's 4 different mac and cheeses you can try. We've got a seafood mac and cheese. There's some lobster in there. There's some shrimp in there. There is a buffalo mac and cheese with chicken and blue cheese and some buffalo sauce. There's a plant-based sausage mac and cheese, and then there is the gourmet mac and cheese. This whole booth is sponsored by Boursin, so you've got a big hunk of that garlic and herb Boursin on there and a bunch of cheeses and breadcrumbs. So mac and cheese, brand new booth for 2020. I'm excited to dig into these. Also really fun this year are these nitro cake pops. So these are chocolate cake pops, and then they're if you want them, you can get them rolled in M&Ms or Twix, or there's a classic one, and then they dip it into, I guess, dry ice, and it like nitro freezes the chocolate. So they're actually pretty chilly, and this is something you can get at the desserts and champagne kiosk this year. But aren't those fun? This is the M&M one. M&Ms are my favorite candy, so I'm really excited that these are on a cake pop, baby. She's a messy one, but look at that. It's so fun. Sorry, it's so messy. Really good, really rich. Loving the crunch from the M&Ms. The Twix one would have a crunch too, but I just liked M&Ms, plus it matched my outfit. These are huge, so I would definitely recommend sharing because it's super rich, but just wandering around World Showcase, and I ventured to the back of the United Kingdom, and look who I found. Hi, Alice. I'm good. How are you? Have you seen any rabbits? One thing that's very odd about being in the parks right now is that there's like no one here in the United Kingdom pavilion at all, except for me. Oh, and Mary Poppins is here. It's Mary Poppins. Returning for the 2020 Taste of Food and Wine Festival is Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. This is the scavenger hunt that they've done at Food and Wine for a few years. They like to do these at all the festivals, but with a different theme. So for Food and Wine, Remy is the host, and it's $7.99 plus tax, and then you get this cute little map and their stickers, and you go all over World Showcase and find Remy in each country, match the sticker to the country, and then once you complete it, you can get a prize. Here is my super cute map for the Remy's Hide and Squeak, and on the back are the stickers. And let's try and open this up one-handed. Can she do it? Kind of. So you can see there's a map of World Showcase, and then there's each of the different countries have a sticker spot. And then down here at the bottom, it says, help Remy as he ventures around EPCOT to collect the ingredients for his signature dish, Ratatouille. As you find Remy with each ingredient, place the sticker on the map. Whether you choose to search for the ingredients or not, return your map to Disney Traders, Mouse Gear, or World Traveler at International Gateway for a surprise. And then the yellow Mickey head on the map, that's where those places are. So this is World Traveler at International Gateway. That's where I bought the map. That's the shop right if you come in through International Gateway. Disney Traders is one of the ones right in between Future World and World Showcase. And then Mouse Gear is, of course, up at the front. So you can buy the map more places than that, but that's where you can redeem it once you're completed, or you don't actually have to complete it, it says, for the prize. And it's a super fun activity. It's really great for the kids because it gets them to walk through World Showcase and walk through the countries, and it's a great activity. I love these scavenger hunts, and I am a year-old adult. So I'm not going to show you all the places, but I am going to do the scavenger hunt so we can see what the prize is together at the end of this. Approaching one of my favorite booths, and I would say one of everyone's favorite booths, France. And France has a great menu this year. Oh, the entrance is right here, it looks like. France has a little bit of everything. It's got some flower and garden treats. It's got some food and wine treats. It's got some new treats. But I'm gonna get one of my favorite things, which was at Flower and Garden, and I'm super happy they brought it back for food and wine. I just noticed this as I got a table for my tart, but there is all the benches in France. On one half there's a sticker that says please don't sit, and then on the other half you could sit and enjoy the bench. So just another little safety thing I hadn't seen. But anyway, on to this delicious tart. This is a goat cheese tart that they had at the Flower and Garden Festival, and I'm super excited to dig into it again here at the Food and Wine Festival because I love tarts and I love goat cheese. I'm literally so jazzed about this little onion tart baby, although my plate's kind of blowing away. Hold on. I'm back. Got my plate. France, France, France. Wow, that is so good. Maybe my favorite thing I've eaten so far? Quite possibly. Goat cheese, rosemary, onion, flaky pastry crust. Fantastic. Wow, that's amazing. It's not super offensively goat cheesy, so if you're not a goat cheese fan but you like tarts and regular cheese, give her a whirl. They also have the duck confit here. They have that La Vie en Rose pink slushy here, and then they have some wines and stuff because it's France. But this is A+. Did you expect any less from France though? No, it's always one of the best, and this tart, amazing. Maybe my favorite thing at the festival. Coming up here on the other topiary that is still around. Hi, Remy. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. So this was a topiary that was brand new for Flower and Garden, and he's still around, and he's got lavender. Do you think? No, I was thinking maybe whatever is in his hand is one of these stickers, but I don't think it is. Anyway, he's super cute. Make sure you come say hi to the Remy topiary because it's very adorable. I'm on my quest to find Remy. I don't really know what I'm looking for. At the Festival of the Arts, the Figment scavenger hunt was like Figment in paintings hidden around. In the Flower and Garden scavenger hunt, it was Spike the Bee, and he was like a physical bee, like planted in gardens, like a garden stake. So I don't know if I'm looking for a picture of Remy with different ingredients. I don't know if I'm looking for like an actual Remy. I don't know. I'll find him though. I feel good I can accomplish this child scavenger hunt. One thing very unique is they're doing the character cavalcades throughout Epcot's World Showcase right now, which normally there's not any kind of parades or moving entertainment in Epcot, so this is like a fun bonus. Hello there! Of course, the princesses won't be in the countries meeting with you, but you could see them just roll by, which is fun. Hello, hi Belle! Bonjour! Hi Princess Jasmine! Hi Snow White! Oh, so that's cute! It's just like a fun little thing that happens as you're walking about. I had to recruit help from a cast member because I'm apparently not able to do a children's scavenger hunt, but there he is. That's Jordan. That's Jordan. She helped me find him. Thank you, Jordan. But there's Remy up there, and he's got Pepper. Okay, so now I know I'm looking for like a little statue of Remy in every country. Okay, so then I put my one sticker right there, And I'm not gonna show you all of these, like I said, but you get the idea now. Another thing different at this year's festival is they don't have the little festival guidebooks that they normally do, like the tangible little books. Instead, you can get a digital festival guidebook by either scanning that QR code there, or you can find it in the My Disney Experience app. So that is how you can get your little guidebook, or we've got all the menus on AllEars.net if you want to take a look at them before you get here. But they don't have the little guidebooks just to cut down on things everybody's touching, and then normally you get the stamps in the book or do the stickers, and they're just kind of cutting down on that a little bit. So, but it's easily accessible in the My Disney Experience app. Continuing my stroll through EPCOT, it's really not crowded at all, thanks to the limited capacity. And I will say this is a unique way to experience the festival, but it's nice that there's not a ton of people here. Usually Food and Wine and Flower and Garden is like, especially on a weekend, super, super crowded. And you normally have to come on a weekday to get it like this. But just look, there's like no one here. It's lovely. Ready to grab the next of my festival faves. It's at this little funnel cake stand, which is right in between America and Japan. And they usually do they always have funnel cakes, but then they always do like a festival funnel cake. And this year it's a savory one, and it's a sweet corn funnel cake with roasted corn, cotija cheese, cilantro, crema, and paprika. And I'm super, super into this. Here is my incredibly tasty looking funnel cake from the funnel cake stand. So it's a little, kind of a mini funnel cake, but like there's my hand. So it's pretty good size. And then it's got that crema, a little cotija cheese, some street corn on there. So the Flower and Garden funnel cake was like a blueberry lemon, which was excellent. But this one, it's like perfect savory sweet blend. Got that fire roasted corn, got that crema, and this is it's a pretty good sized portion, definitely shareable. Just look at that. That is fantastic. That's a Molly Best of the Fest too. Yeah, that's a top 3. Wow, excellent. Not spicy, but a lot of flavor. Messy, totally worth it. Excellent. Excellent job, funnel cake cart. You did great. If you've been to Food and Wine before, then you know that normally in this theater is the E to the Beat concert series, where they've got bands like Boyz II Men, Hanson, Sugar Ray, they come. But now, because they can't be here for social distancing reasons, they've got Mariachi Cobra, the band from Mexico. They're playing right now, as well as the Jameters. They perform here a few times a day. So let's go get down with Mariachi Cobra. You can see certain rows are closed. Oh, yes. And certain sections within rows are closed. I really enjoy Mariachi Cobra, and I usually stop to watch them when they're in Mexico, so I'm really glad that they're here. The Jameters are also performing here, super fun. Those are the, like, they look like custodial cast members, but then they bang on buckets and stuff, and they're really great. But gotta say, I miss E to the Beat. It's one of my favorite things in all of Disney World. One of my favorite days of the year is when I get to come see Boyz II Men with my friends at the Food and Wine Festival and just jam out to End of the Road in Motown, Philly. So, not quite the same this year. Scooting into Hops and Barley now. This is a kiosk in the American Adventure Pavilion, and it is home to one of my favorite festival desserts. So I'm excited to grab that. Excited it returned, and excited to eat it right now. Whenever I'm in Liberty Square or the American Adventure now, I just want to be like, what's his name, man? Alexander Hamilton. But I won't sing Hamilton too much. Include women in the sequel work. Okay, now I'm done for real. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Okay, I'll stop. Yum, thank you. Yum, yum, yum. Look at that carrot cake. And then I'm gonna go get myself some napkins. Boop, boop, boop. And I love, love, love these little guys. Let's take my little cake baby to a table. Look at it. Oh my God, look at all that frosting. That looks amazing. This is the freshly baked carrot cake, and it's warm, and then they pour this yummy, gooey cream cheese frosting on it, and it's one of my favorite desserts at Food and Wine. And also, look what's happening as I'm eating. This is just lovely. A little cake, a little princess. What a lovely time to be alive. Hello. Hello.
Say hi.
It's such good carrot cake. It's warm, and then this frosting just like melts on it. It's the perfect blend for me of sweet. It's not too sweet. That cream cheese frosting is super sweet, but then you've got like the cake that's got cinnamon and other spices in it. Just look at that. Oh, I dropped some. I'm sorry. Definitely shareable. There's a pecan, there's a nut. Oh my goodness, I got a little crunch, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's excellent. That's probably my favorite sweet this year. Because I love carrot cake. And I think that is fantastic. That or those nitro pops. Really fun. Definitely shareable. Classic dessert here, hops and barley in the American Adventure Pavilion. And maybe if you're lucky, the princesses will come by when you're shoving your pie hole with cake. Finishing up my cake, I got like one bite left, and I look up and look, some more friends are coming my way. This spot has been thebomb.com. Hi Mickey, hi Minnie. Oh, you guys are so cute. We've now seen all 3 EPCOT character cavalcades today. So once again, there is the Mickey and Friends one, there's the Princess one, and then there's the Frozen one. And this seat right here in the American Adventure, cake and characters. What a great day. What are we missing? Boys to Men. That's it. That's all we're missing. One of my favorite things they always do at the festivals, this is that cute little train set in Germany, and they put the little banners on the town. Those are the Taste of Food and Wine banners with Remy, and they put them on the little thing, and it's super cute. We've already got Flower and Garden, we've already got Food and Wine. Why not throw in a little something from Festival of the Arts? So this is the little crystal shop outside of the Germany Pavilion, and they have a create your own art project here that they debuted at the Festival of the Arts this year. So you can pick from different little things like a picture frame, a pendant, a little trinket dish, whatever you want. You choose your pieces, like the little dots or the flowers and the different shapes, the colors and stuff that you'd like. And then normally what would happen, here's the picture frames. Normally what would happen is you would arrange it how you'd want, and the cast member would then tape it down for you. They send it out, and then it gets mailed to you in a few weeks. But now you're not going to do the touching. You would just tell them where you want them to lay things down, and the cast members will lay it down and tape it for you. And then again, it will be mailed to you in a few weeks. But this is, again, a Festival of the Arts activity that has survived and is now here at EPCOT's weirdest hybrid festival ever. Plugging along World Showcase. Don't think I forgot about Remy. I just haven't been showing you all of them. But here's another example in Germany. You can see Remy up there. He's got his little time. So I'm gonna put him on my map now. That one. I'm gonna put him on Germany. He's so cute. Gonna make another pit stop on the eating tour around the world. China is always one of my favorite festival booths, and they've got a new Mongolian beef bun this year I've got to try. I'm a little bummed they don't have the shrimp this year.
Same.
Because they have this awesome, like, spicy shrimp on some noodles, but I am jazzed about this beef bun. The chicken dumplings are also very good, but I'm gonna try the new item. Here is that Mongolian beef bao bun. That is like a good chunk of beef. There's some thinly sliced beef on there, and then there's some marinated veggies on a little bao bun. I'm really excited. Look at that. That is nice. I may have taken too big a bite. Just give me a second. China does not disappoint. I've never been upset at a China festival booth. Man, that is so good. Really awesome tender meat. Lots of flavor. Just a little bit of spice, nothing too hot. Don't be worried if you're heat averse. That soft bao bun. That's a good hearty amount of meat too. China always does amazing. And this year is no different. Y'all, I made a little boo-boo on the last video. I was told the third relaxation station at EPCOT was in Germany, but it's actually here in Norway, and it's actually here in Akershus. Hello, may I come in and relax? Thank you. Oh, feels fabulous in here. Okay, so welcome to Akershus, which is normally a character dining experience with the princesses. Obviously that's not happening right now, so this is one of those relaxation stations where you can come in, plenty of space. However, a lot of tables have these markers, so just don't take those tables. There's plenty of others. Come in, bring a snack in here, bring food from a kiosk, bring a water, just sit, relax, get a little air conditioning. You can take your mask off in here because people are complying with the social distancing. They've got hand sani. It kind of started sprinkling, but I'm out of stickers. These are just bonus stickers. I'm out of stickers. That means my Remy map is complete. You can't look at it because then you would know the answers. And I'm gonna go to Mouse Gear, which is one of the places I can get my prize. When it's your turn, you just go to any register. Hello, I finished my scavenger hunt, so I won a prize. It's very exciting. So the prize is the same as it was at Flower and Garden. It's these cute cups, and you get to pick one. There's the Minnie and Bloom, the Spike the Bee, the Farmer Mickey, and the Orange Bird. I got the Mickey at Flower and Garden, so I think I'm gonna get the Minnie one. Yay! There's my prize. So to redeem your prize, again, go to Mouse Gear at the front, Disney Traders, which is one of the merchandise shops in between World Showcase and Future World, or the gift shop at International Gateway in between the United Kingdom and France. And then just show them your map. You don't really have to have it completed, but they are going to stick a completer stamp on it so they know that you've already redeemed it for a prize, and you get your little cup. And I think it's really cute, and I had the Mickey one from before, and now I have the Minnie one. But you could, in theory, do this 4 times if you wanted to get all 4 of them. And yeah, it's a fun little activity. I always like these scavenger hunts, so it's a great thing for your kids to be entertained by, or your grown-ups like me. Well, that is a wrap on this Flower and Wine Fline Festival video. Definitely EPCOT's weirdest festival I've ever been to. As we saw, it's a little bit of Flower and Garden, a little more food and wine, and even a touch of Festival of the Arts. Are you coming to the Fline Festival this year? Definitely let us know what your favorite dish is or what you're excited to try in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel. Let us know what you want to see next. Follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. And until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. Gonna go listen to Boys II Men in my car now.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.